All right, we got some surprise visitors in the studio today. It is the Pima Aztecs softball team headed to the Division II World Series. I've got Amerika Lopez-Bedoy, Jiselle Nunez, Clarice Figueroa, Jalisa Lopez, and Belen Camacho. Ladies, welcome into Wildcats Radio 1290.
Thank you for having us.
Now, apparently, though, you guys came here to play some music on the Vibe is what I understand. How did you guys get invited to the Vibe? Tell me how that came down, Amerika.
He texted our head coach, Becca, and instead of just, giving us a little shout out, just, to come and support Pima, he was like, hey, let's have Pima take over our show today. So that's how we ended up here.
Okay, so how long did Earn Dollars let you guys DJ over there on the FM side?
2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours. Okay, so how many songs did you get to play, Giselle, in that 2 hours? Which songs did you choose today?
Well, he didn't let us choose the songs because I think they were already kind of pre-recorded. But
all right.
I can't remember what the songs were, but they were good songs.
Clarice, had you ever had a chance to be a DJ on a music station before?
No, it was my first time.
First time?
Yeah.
All right. So what did you think of that experience over there?
It was really cool, like learning all the little technical things that go on in the radio, like to have the radio station do. It was really cool.
See, and now you guys are on a sports station here talking about, though, what you really know a lot about. Jalisa, tell me what position you play for the ladies.
I play center field.
Center field, outfielder. Okay, so where are you from, Jalisa? What high school did you go to?
I went to Tucson High.
Tucson High. Okay, what are the high schools? What's your high school, Belen?
I went to Pueblo.
Pueblo High School. Yeah. Okay, and Amerika?
I went to Sunnyside High School.
Sunnyside, Giselle?
Tucson High as well.
Tucson High, Clarice?
Mountain View.
Mountain View. Okay, so we got a bunch of different high schools in here. Now, did you guys all grow up playing softball, Clarice, against each other?
Yeah. We've been playing together for a very long time.
A very long time. Okay, so has that made it easier, I guess, Giselle, to kind of come together on this collegiate level and be able to have a successful team?
Yes, I feel we also played like club together. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of chemistry between us.
Belen, when's the first time you played softball? How old were you when you first started playing softball?
I think I was either 7 or 8.
7 or 8 years old. What made you want to go out and take up this particular sport?
Well, my dad was a big baseball fan. He played baseball like all his years. So he just really wanted me to go down that path and play softball. So he introduced me to it. So, and then ever since then, I've been playing.
Jalisa, what do you love about being, I played center field when I played baseball. What do you love about being the captain of the outfield out there, the person that has to go get every ball in the gaps?
I love playing center field. I like that I have control over left and right. But I have a really good outfield with me, Talia and Aubrey, so they make it easy we're very stacked out there, so.
That's awesome. All right, we got the Pima Aztecs, a softball team in studio with us today. They are going to be the number 7 seed at the Division II World Series. They'll play next Monday against Iowa Central down in Alabama. Has anybody been to Alabama before?
No.
What are you most looking forward to, Giselle, about going to Alabama?
Obviously to play ball, but I'm looking forward to, obviously exploring it kind of. We have those, maybe one day off, so having fun over there with the team.
There you go. Now, Amerika, what position do you play?
I'm a catcher.
You're the catcher.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's that like for you to kind of put on the, they call them the tools of ignorance and get behind the plate there and really help your pitchers be able to perform pretty well?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. The coaches, they have a lot of trust in me with whether it's, calling pitches, taking timeouts, taking a hold of our pitchers here. And it's a really cool thing. Pitchers, all the pitchers that are there, we all have a really tight bond, Belen and I have been playing together since we were 10 years old, so we have a lot of chemistry. Same thing with our ace, Anna. So it's really fun.
That's awesome. And now I had Jessica Thompson on the show yesterday, one of the pitchers. Tell me a little bit about Jessica. She's undefeated this year.
Yes. Jessica Thompson has a nasty changeup. Nasty.
Have any of you guys had a chance to try to hit that changeup in practice?
I've had plenty of chances, never succeeded once.
Yeah, we do this thing called two pitch where our pitchers pitch live against us, and we start off with a special count 3-1, 2-2, just working batting, and Jessica struck me out on her changeup yesterday.
Oh, look
Our friendship
out.
went on a pause for a second there.
Pause. Oh boy! But it's back off pause now.
We're back.
Okay, who's the best hitter in the room right now? Who's the best at the plate?
Giselle.
Okay, Giselle, what makes you the one of the great hitters on this team?
I have not to brag, but I have like 22 home runs this season.
22.
Yeah, I have a pretty good batting average, and I'm up there in RBIs as well.
Oh, there you go. Outstanding. All right. So, you all have grown up in this community. Softball is so big here. In southern Arizona. What does that mean for all of you to be from here, to be playing on this particular team, and to be able to represent your not only just your school, but to be able to represent all of Tucson, Clarice, at the national level, at the World Series?
I think for us been playing together for so long, it gives us this bond that is just unmatched when we're out on the field. And having the support from the community really helps us too.
There you go. Who are some of the? I know there's a lot of probably people that you looked up to playing the sport growing up. Jalisa, who's maybe one player that you looked up to, whether it was somebody locally here or maybe somebody on the national level that you looked up to growing up and that made you really want to excel at the sport?
Growing up, I was coached by Logan Hall, and I always think about her. I haven't came in contact with her in a while, but she inspired me a lot. So, Logan Hall, if you're listening, I miss you. And everything I do, I think about her. She was my really good coach, my first coach, besides my dad. So,
who's the fastest on the team?
Me.
No.
They.
Who's the fastest?
Taya.
Okay, but who's the fastest in the room right now? Of all the folks I have in the room right now, who's the fastest?
Jalisa.
Okay, Jalisa, what makes you the fastest? Obviously, center fielder. Where did you develop your speed?
I think I'm just really tall, so I use my length for everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Tell me about Rebecca and what she's meant to you guys. Rebecca Quiros, your head coach. Giselle, you can go first.
About
Rebecca, yeah. What's been cool about playing for her?
I feel like she really knows how to get us going before the games, and she cares about us a lot, kind of like we're her children, She kind of just looks out for us. She makes sure that we're safe, we're fed, She takes really good care of us. So
awesome. Amerika, what's maybe the biggest piece of advice she's given you playing softball?
Oh man, I think I kind of went through a pretty hard rough drought the fall season. I wasn't hitting or playing as well as I would. I just think the transition going from high school or club ball to actually playing college ball was pretty hard for me, and just trying to play towards the coach's expectations. I was playing with that pressure that really wasn't on me. I was just really hard on myself, and I had a lot of talks in the fall season with all the coaches, but, Coach Beck reminded me so many times about what kind of player I am and what I can do for this team and everything. And finally broke out of that slump during the regular season. Just her constantly talking to me and keeping my confidence up and everything. She just helps a lot with that.
That's awesome. Now, I remember a couple years ago that the team, I don't know if any of you were on the team in 2023, but I remember that 2023 team, they kind of had this thing. It was like a little tiki guy, and they had a cowboy hat on him. It was kind of their little thing that they did whenever they would hit a home run. They had a special hat that they would put on each other. What is your guys' thing? What's that thing that you guys have when good things happen, or when Jiselle hits a home run and she comes back? What's the thing on this year's team?
We have this little stuffed animal. It's a duck, right? It's a duck, and we named him Chiro.
Chiro?
That's our little mascot. We take him everywhere.
Who came up with the name Chiro?
Jalisa.
Jalisa, tell me how that came about.
My cat.
Giselle really likes cats, and her cat's name is Cheeto, so I just said Chiro with an R.
Wait, who's got a cat named Cheeto?
Me.
Oh,
I do.
Giselle has a cat
Yeah.
named Cheeto?
Yes.
And you just changed it to Chiro.
Chiro.
Cheeto.
Yeah.
Cheeto. Okay.
It fluctuates. So,
And so this stuffed animal, who bought the stuffed animal? Who got it?
Clarissa.
Clarissa, why did you buy the duck? Like what made
I
why was
didn't buy it. I actually
Oh,
got it
you got it?
from my nana.
Oh, your nana gave it to you?
Yeah, my nana gave it to me.
So how did you decide, okay, this is what the mascot's going to be? Because you probably have a bunch of stuffed animals, right? Why the duck?
I just really wanted a duck, like a real duck. So, I don't know, I just brought it. Just because we didn't really have anything. So, yeah.
We're chatting with the Pima Aztecs softball team. All right, we're going to go right down the line. We'll start with Amerika. Amerika, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be part of the part of the medical field, sports medicine, so athletic training or physical therapy.
Okay. Giselle.
I want to be a orthopedic surgeon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those cool shades you got? Those are cool shades.
Oakley.
Oakley.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yep.
Look at you. How
Decked
about
out in
you,
Oakley.
Clarice?
I want to be an engineer.
Engineer.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of engineer?
I don't know yet for sure.
Not sure yet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jalisa?
I want to be a lawyer.
Lawyer. What excites you about the law field?
I love everything about law. The thing that excites me is that, like, my sister, she inspires me a lot. So one thing about law is it's never going to go away. So you're always going to be settled for life.
Is your sister a lawyer?
No, my sister, she's just very educated. She just got her master's degree. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Belen?
I would say I would also want to do something in the sports medicine field.
Okay. Awesome. Trainers and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool. So you guys are on your way to Alabama. 7th seed, is that about where we thought we were going to be seated, or did you think higher? What did you guys think going in?
Possibly a little bit lower. I thought
wow, really?
Yeah, maybe like just out of 10th seed, just because of our losses to a big seed. I thought that's what was going to be the cause, but no.
And
Grateful we got number 7.
And I understand that Pima is starting an NIL program. That's going to be a very advantageous. What years are you guys sophomores? Or you come back next year? Is anybody come back next year? Or?
We're all freshmen.
You guys are all freshmen? Oh my goodness! All right, somebody's camera is on the move there. That happens sometimes. So you guys are all freshmen. So tell me about this NIL program and potentially how that's going to benefit you guys moving forward.
Yeah, so I was recently interviewed by Jenna from KBOA Channel 4 talking about this. It's a pretty big deal because, Pima is the first community college here in Arizona to get this opportunity for the NIL things. And I think it's really awesome that us as student athletes, at a JUCO level, get this opportunity, whether it's helping us pay for our tuition, helping our families, or just setting us up for our future.
How are you guys crafting, Jalisa, how are you guys crafting your brands? Like, I know you all have, TikToks and Instagram and all that. How do you try to craft the presentation of you as a student and an athlete?
I think it's important that we recognize that we're students before athletes. So just, I think it would be important to brands for them to recognize that we put our education first before anything else.
Do you guys feel like when you go back to like your little leagues and stuff, do you guys feel like celebrities when you walk around and all the little girls say, "Ooh, she's on the Pima World Series team"? How about you, Amerika? You get that a lot when you go back to the little leagues?
Oh, yeah, even just going back to, like, high school games. They talk big about you over there, and, yeah.
Now, whose high schools are still, I know some of the high schools are still, I think, Sunnyside is, Tucson is still playing, or any of your high schools still in the state tournament? Do you know? I think Tucson might still be in it.
Tucson just got eliminated last night.
Did they get it last night?
Yeah, but they made it pretty far. I think that was the quarterfinal.
Yeah, quarterfinal.
Okay.
Yeah, they made it pretty far.
Outstanding. Well, ladies, we appreciate you taking a chance to come in here and chat with us as well. Best of luck. You guys leave when? Saturday?
Yes.
Leaving on Saturday. Have a safe trip down to Alabama. play well. And we're looking forward to continued success, having all your ladies back next year and hopefully do it again. Another third straight region championship and another trip to the World Series. And who knows, maybe a national championship will be in the offing in the not too distant future.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is the Pima softball team. Amerika Lopez-Bedoy, Jiselle Nunez, Clarice Figueroa, Jalisa Lopez, and Belen Camacho. Cricket is getting you home every 20 minutes on the fives with your traffic and your weather.
Thank you.
Thank you.